Hello, hi. I'm Manny, and today I will be discussing three-ways and four-way switches, how they work, the, the connections made in electrical, and the functionality of the devices itself. So moving over to a diagram I prepared, I have this panel here where I'd like to show you where the light needs a system neutral. In order for the three-way or four-way system to function properly, the neutral from the system needs to make it to the light. Second thing to take into account is one of the three ways in the system, whether it's a four-way or a three-way, needs to have the source power at the common terminal. Now the common terminal is located here at the bottom end of the switch. It's usually black in color. Then you'll have two brass colored screws which carry out the travelers. The second three-way switch, I'll call position B, needs to have the switch line to the light at the common terminal. So the first one will have the feed at the common terminal. The second three-way in the system will have the switch line to the light at the common terminal. Both black screws, the two brass screws will have the travelers, right? So I'd like to get just some bridges just to show you what's happening actually in these three-ways and four-ways. So internally, what's happening, how they function, is basically like this. You'll have an internal bridge. So when I activate the switch, turn it on, it'll connect the bottom terminal to one of the traveler screws, right? So I'll turn it on, off, right? In a four-way, functions a little differently. Here's a four-way diagram. So the position will be like so. You'll have the internal bridges connecting the four-way one way or the other way. It'll cross it. Okay? Upper and lower terminals to be connected with the incoming travelers from three ways on opposing sides. So it'll connect, when I turn it on, it'll be cross-sectional, or when I turn it off, these bars internally into the switch will be situated in this manner, right? So just a quick recap. The three ways will function like so, on, off, connecting the terminal screw to the travelers. So whether it's a feed, as described just moments ago, right at the terminal screw here, the common terminal screw, or the switch line going to the light at the common terminal screw, nonetheless, they will both function the same way, same manner, where the bar internally will flip forward and flip back as I touch it with my finger and activate it. Now, let's get into pictorial drawings. I'll take these bridges with me because we will need them to demonstrate the pictorial drawing. So, first diagram, I'm going to go ahead and just draw out keyless fixture. And here we have a keyless fixture. I'll draw the bulb as well. Okay, we'll have a three-way placed here. another three-way placed here. Okay, so here's where we're at. The lead electrician decides to feed the device box here, okay, from the source power, black, white, 14.2 incoming into this device box over here, where the first three-way is placed. He's going to run a 14.3 to the light and come down with a 14.3 to the light to the receiving end of the three-way. So we'll label this quickly: red, black, and white, white, red, and black. So here is the layout. I'll let you just see it before we start wiring up anything. Okay, source power coming in, feed, and system neutral coming back, carrying the unbalanced load back out to the source. So here we go with connecting. The first thing we want to do, as described in the first panel, is bring system neutral to the light, and we'll do that in this device box with this white wire connecting with this white wire. We'll put a moret on it right there. That's getting connected into the box, and it's going to make it to the light. Right? Simple enough. Neutral is going to go back. We're going to feed this three-way system power, black feed going to the bottom common terminal of the three-way, which means this three-way needs the switch line at the bottom common terminal to go to the light, and we'll do that now. So here it is. The black line common terminal screw of the three-way is going to carry the black conductor to the light. All we're left with in this diagram is to connect the travelers. So white and red connecting to the upper half of the three-way, and the black and the red being connected to the first three-way in the system. So finishing off the rough-in, we're going to connect into the outlet fixture the travelers. And notice how the travelers kind of change here in colors. So the red conductor traveler is going to be connected with the red traveler on this side into the light outlet box. Done. The black wire, right? The black conductor traveler wire coming from the first three-way is going to get connected with the white wire going to the receiving end three-way. And you see it switching. The black traveler is going to switch to the white and end up to the receiving end of the three-way. So I'm going to place in the little internal bars that are in the switches. So let's say we have this in the position here and in the position here, right? Remember, on, off, on, off, okay? Now let's see if the power is making it to the light to illuminate it. So, incoming power, coming in from the black, into the device box where the first three-way is, being connected. The incoming power making it directly to the switch, as we can see that. Okay, the black going rightly so to the switch, traveling up the bridge of the three-way to the red line, being connected to the red line right here. The switch is open, the circuit is open, there's no power to the light. I'm going to switch it here. There we go. Now we have the current going through, coming down the three-way switch to the terminal common screw, traveling upstream to the black wire, to the fixture, going in the fixture, traveling through the filament of the bulb illuminating the light, coming down to the neutral wire, white wire, and returning its path, carrying the unbalanced load to the source power out. This first diagram, and we can see just a standard connection, standard practice connection in the trade. Feeding the box, 3-wire up, 3-wire down, one of the most efficient ways to pull a 3-wire. We're going to get into maybe a little bit more of a fancier scenario. So let me just lay it out before anything. We'll draw, again, the keyless over here. There's the bulb. I'm going to put a 3-way over here and another 3-way over here. Okay, so there's the placements of the 2 3-ways which are going to activate the light. In this case, the lead electrician decides to, from the source, feed the light. So he'll do that with a black and white wire. Okay, he's going to run down a 2-wire black-white wire, right, to the first 3-way. This could be on the 2nd floor of a house or a condo, and he's going to drop down a 14-3 red, black, white to the 1st floor, okay, or basement or what have you, okay, given this example of switching arrangement in a house or condo. So here it is. Source power coming in, system neutral going back, right? So as described in the very first panel, we want the feed or black wire to come all the way to this 3-way switch. So let's go ahead and do that now. Here's my power, okay, and I'm going to connect it with this white. It's going to switch over into the white line. The white line is going to carry the power furthermore and switch back into the black, okay, and it's going to carry itself over to the 3-way, right? Black in the outlet box of the ceiling, which has the fixture, moretted to the white line into this device box with the 2nd 3-way, and traveling through the black, okay, to the 1st 3-way over here at the way end, right? Being connected to the terminal common screw, fed, which means this 3-way here, okay, needs to be switched. And we'll do that by connecting the black wire right here to the common terminal screw, okay, and we'll go ahead and do it here to the fixture, right? The neutral is in the light already, so we can just simply give it neutral as so. So now the neutral has the neutral, the light has the neutral going back, carrying the unbalanced load to the source. Switch line is in effect over here to this 3-way, and the black wire is fed from the source. We're left with the travelers, and we'll just simply do white and red upper half section along with this side here, and there we go. Put in the bridges. We have one bridge here, and we have another bridge right here. Okay, so let's find out if this light is on or not. Power, come in from the black into the outlet box where the fixture of the light is, being moretted to the white line, coming down into this device box and redirecting into the black line, okay, feeding this three-way, going up through the internal bridge of the three-way, up into a traveler, red traveler, coming over into this upper end of the three-way, coming down the bridge, okay, going up the black switch line wire in the common terminal screw of the three-way to the fixture, up through the fixture, illuminating the filament and light itself, traveling down to system neutral out to the source. Done. Now, the final one, I'm just going to describe a four-way. And let's just go ahead and draw the keyless right here. Alright, there we go, with the bulb, and there we are. We'll have a four-way right here. Just draw this out quickly. Another three-way here. Another three-way over here. And there's the layout. Okay, so electrician decides to bring all the wires, switch lines, the three wires that are going to go across 14 threes, and the feed and switch line in the same area where the four-way is going to be placed. So it could be a 2-gang, a 3-gang, 4-gang. Depends on the arrangement of switching and basically the plan of the dwelling. So here we have the source, power. As just described, electrician brings 14-2 black white coming in. Okay. He also decides to pull the switch line from the same location in the same device box. Black white going up to the fixture. Okay, from the same area he goes with 14-3 this way and a 14-3 this way, and let's label that red, white, black, black, okay, white, red. Okay, so here we are, right? He has brought all 10 conductors into the device box housing the four-way switch. Now the four-way switch can't be fed, okay, or it can't have the switch line to the light at it. It can only control the travelers in the upper end half or the lower end half of the four-way switch. Okay, having that in mind, keeping that in mind, the three-ways, okay, are the ones that are really doing the instrumental action here. And we have this one three-way at the terminal switch, which either needs to be fed or switched to the fixture, and vice versa. So let's go ahead and move forward with the connecting. System neutral to the light. Neutral, okay, will be connected here and here, okay. In the device box where it's placed, it has been done. Power, okay, incoming black feed, we will connect it here. Okay, I'm going to try to be as clean as possible because there's going to be a lot of wires in one spot. The black wire is going to make it to this section of the device box, okay, to feed this three-way, which means this three-way needs to have the switch line to the light. But the switch line to the light is in this area. So the black, okay, needs to be connected to this black to make it here. So we will do that like so. I'm just going to go around just to try to keep as clean as possible. Okay, so there we go. And the black line goes there, right? The switch line goes all the way around, okay, gets connected in this box and makes it there, okay? Just for purposes of keeping the diagram clean, this is how it got connected, right? But all the connections are in the gangable box where the four-way is situated. So we have system neutral to the light. We have the first three-way being fed. We have the second three-way within the four-way three-way system being switched to the light, which leaves us our travelers, and we will do that just simply by red and white being connected here and here. We have the red and white, which is going to be connected here and like so. Okay, leaving us our red and whites coming from both ends, okay, opposing sides of the four-way. So one upper half is going to have one set, okay, and this white, okay, is going to go there, and this other side is simply going to go like so. Try to be as clean as possible. It's very difficult when so many wires are in one location, as you would probably experience in trade practice. So let me get my little bridges, and let me just grab my little bridges ready to go here. And remember how these devices are actually functioning. We have the three-way, which will be either in this position or this position. The four-way, which will either be crossed or it will be kind of parallel, if you will. But let's just keep them crossed just to see how things work out. And there we go. And this three-way will have the bridge either this way on, and let's leave it in that position. So let's see if system power activates the light. Source incoming power. I'm going to do this nice and slow. Nice and slow. Source power coming in through the black, okay, being connected, okay, into the device gang where the four-way is placed, okay, through the moret with the black, okay, from the 14-3, which is pulled to the first three-way. That gets directly connected to the common terminal screw, okay, of the three-way switching device. Goes up the internal bridge, okay, connecting the traveler of the red, as we see labeled here. Traveling across to the four-way, right, making it at the lower end of the four-way, okay, traveling up, okay, the other red line, okay, of the other 14.3 that's pulled on the other side of the four-way, traveling along here to the upper end of the three-way. Now you can see it is open, the circuit, until I go here, okay, and turn the switch to activate it on. So I did that. I turned on the toggle switch, and now we were at this point, and now it comes down the internal bridge, right, to the black switch line, okay, which goes to the light. Let's follow it through. The black line comes here, okay, gets connected, okay, in this gang where the four-way is placed, okay, and it goes to the fixture. It goes up, illuminates the filament, comes back down through the fixture to the white wire, the neutral conducting wire, okay, and it carries the unbalanced load out to the source. So I hope that helped, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, and thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.